Get ready for the ultimate trading revolution. The plus 2% debt strategy is about to change the way you approach the market. Just as Napoleon Hill once said, if your mind can conceive and believe it, you can achieve it. So today, I'm going to show you how you can conceive and achieve trading success with the plus 2% strategy. Now join me and dive into the world of trading and unlock the secret to financial freedom. Now one might ask, what is this debt I've been talking about? In our previous videos, we've talked about the minus 2% debt, all right? And in this video, we're going to talk about how to make profit, of course, with the plus 2% debt, all right? So the full word is market debt, all right? The full word is called market debt. Now, market debt can be defined as an indicator that indicates the supply and demand of a cryptocurrency at a different price. All right, it's an indicator that indicates the supply and demand of cryptocurrency at different price levels. You can keep it that way, and it is usually visualized through what we call the order book. All right, so this market depth is an indicator that shows a graph, or should I say a platform of supply and demand of cryptocurrency of a particular crypto asset, all right, at different price level. And on the other hand, an order book is an interface that indicates the total amount of orders, both buy and sell orders, all right, which buyers and sellers are willing to buy and sell. Let me repeat this again. An order book is an interface that indicates the total amount of orders, both buy and sell orders in this case, which buyers and sellers are willing to buy or sell a crypto asset. So there's a difference between market depth and order book. Market depth is the indicator, all right, that indicates the supply and demand, all right, which is the amount of supply and demand, while an order book is an interface that indicates the total amount of orders of both buyers and sellers. I hope that is clear. Now, this order book consists of two main components. Let me show you what an order book is. This is our traditional Binance interface. Your Binance is going to look like this. So when you get to this place, you want to actually head on to the trade section, over here. All right, so if you head on to the trade section, you just click on it and it's going to bring you to this interface that looks like this. I'm having a bit of a network issue, but no worries. So when it appears like this is what I refer to as the order book. This green writings and this red writings. So this is the sellers. Let me indicate it. This is the sellers queuing up, accumulating their money, all right, to sell this asset called dogs, and these are the buyers queuing up, accumulating their money to buy this asset called dogs, and this is the current price of dog. So this in total is what we call the order book. All right, so the order book comprises of two categories, which are the buyers and the sellers, like I explained. Now these are the buyers and these are the sellers. All right, now that we've understood what market depth is and what an indicator, what an order book is, I think it's time for us to see how we can move on and see what this plus 2% depth really is. So plus 2% depth represents the amount of buy orders available, all right? Plus 2% depth represents the amount of buy orders available if the price should increase above 2% its current value. Now let me repeat this again. Plus 2% represents the total amount of buyers that are available and that are willing to buy an asset. If that asset exceeds 2% above its current price, they will still buy it. That is what plus 2% depth means. On the other hand, minus 2% depth represents the amount of sell orders that are available if the price decreases by 2%. So typically what this means is that there are sellers that are willing to sell their crypto assets even if the price decreases by 2% of its current value. All right, so we are going to use this interface called CoinMarketCap to actually see the plus 2% depth of various currencies, see how the filter works, see how you can select the filters and match it to what we are going to do, because there are specific coins that can be used to actually carry out this strategy. So we are going to see the plus 2% depth and how it's going to aid us or help us to actually make profit of the market. So let's head over to CoinMarketCap. So guys, we are now on CoinMarketCap. Okay, so the website is coinmarketcap.com and they do have an app, but I don't normally use the application because it is more easier and flexible for me to actually use the website. And now, in order to find our coin, in order to find the suitable coin that we are going to use to do this profit making, is by actually choosing one of the first 20 coins you see on CoinMarketCap. All right, so the first one being BTC, and the 20th one being LTC, which is Litecoin. All right, and the only coin within this 20 that you cannot be able to use is the USDC over here. Let me indicate it for you. USDC over here and USDT over here. All right, because these are stable coins, and stable coins are not volatile. They don't, rapidly change in price movement. So apart from these coins, based on my research, I haven't seen any coin yet that I cannot make profit with off of this strategy. So for the sake of this video, let me go with number 5, which is Solana over here. All right, so all you have to do is click on Solana, and it's going to bring you to another interface that looks like this. Although there are 2 ways that you can be able to filter out coins, but the second way is strictly for my VIP, although this one works as well. So after bringing you to this interface, let it finish loading. You're going to go over to market right here. Right, so you would want to tap on this market, and it's going to bring you to an interface where Solana is being traded on different exchange markets. So we are going to go with the first market, because when you go up the chain, then that means the volume increases. So the first one being Binance, and the pair is Solana USDT over here. All right, so I'm doing it gradually so that you guys can understand properly. And as you can see, the price, the plus 2% depth is 15,678,593, while the minus 2% depth is 6,478,866. All right, dollars. So that means that more buyers are willing to buy this Solana coin, even if the price increased by 2% of its current price. All right, and now the minus 2% depth over here means that less sellers are willing to sell their coin, their Solana, even if the price were to reduce by 2%. I hope I am making myself clear. Let me repeat it again. Plus 2% depth means that more buyers are willing to buy. All right, more buyers are willing to buy. Solana is in demand now. So more buyers are willing to buy, even if this Solana price was to increase above the current price, which is 138.4. So if the sellers were to increase 2% above this 138.4, these buyers are willing to buy. These people that have set an order of 15,678,593, they are willing to buy even if this price increases. All right. And on the other hand, the sellers are less willing to sell. So have you seen why the market is going up? The supply is much lower than the demand. Let me give you a crude example. You go to a tomato market now. So after going to the tomato market, you want to buy tomato, and there are just maybe 30 sellers that are willing to sell their tomato. All right. But on the other hand, 70 buyers are willing to buy. So the buyers now are in much demand, and the sellers are in lesser supply. So that will cause the price or the value of tomato to increase in the market, because buyers want to compete to get the tomatoes. Some buyers may be thinking that they might not be able to get the tomatoes because majority of the buyers want to buy and less of the sellers want to sell. I hope I'm making sense. So this will cause the price to increase, and this is the right time for us to actually enter into the market, so that if the price increase, we sell our Solana. So we buy and then wait for the price to increase, because we know it is definitely going to increase because it is currently in demand. That is just what this place is talking about. That is the story it's telling us over here. All right, so plus 2% is higher than minus 2%, which means buyers want to buy more and sellers want to sell less. That is just what is behind all this. So after confirming this, all we have to do is head over to Binance to see if this is actually what is happening, okay, in the markets. So we are now on Binance, and typically this is how our Binance interface looks like. All right, so if you have Binance, you'll see that you have your home over here, the markets, the trade, the futures, and the wallet. All right, so our main objective is to go to the trade section and search for Solana, but in some cases you'll find out that Solana is under the hot section on Binance, because it is a currency, or it is a coin that is being traded with much volume and liquidity. So you can either find the Solana on the trade section or you can find it on the hot section. But in case you don't find it on the hot section, you can just go to trade and search for Solana. All right, so I've clicked on trade and you're just going to tap on this place to change the coin you are going to search for. All right, so if you tap on it, it's going to bring you to this interface, and all you have to do is to search for Solana USDT. All right, so Solana, all right, it has appeared. Okay, this is Solana USDT. You just click on it and it's going to bring you to this interface like this. And next you are going to click on this place that is giving an indication of 2 candlesticks. All right, in order to actually bring out the chart for Solana USDT. Click on it and it's going to bring you to this interface that looks like this. The candlestick, have you seen what I'm talking about? The market is currently on a buy trend. Have you seen what I'm talking about, guys? So whenever the plus 2% is much more or is more than the minus 2%, then that means it is on a buy trend. It is on an upward trend. All right, it is going bullish. So this is a 1 hour candle. All right, I'm very sure that if we are going to go back to 15 minutes candle, you're going to see that it is still going to be on a buy trend, maybe a long buy. Let me click to 15% and see. Have you seen what I'm talking about, guys? So this means that it is like this strategy is very, very, very effective, because both the 2 time frames are showing the same thing. Let me try the 4 hours time frame to see if it is actually going to give us the same result. It is essential that, have you seen what I'm talking about? The last 4 candles have been buying. All right, so this means that it is a good time for you to enter into the market. But the question here is that how do we know when it has started buying? Because this buy trend, this uptrend that it has been this momentum, this acceleration that it has gotten, we don't know how long it has started accelerating. So we would not want to buy a coin, or we would not want to buy it when it has reached its all-time and maybe it is on the reversed session. So we don't know if it's going to come down from where it is or not. As you can see, Solana here has been buying from this candle over here, and the information on this candle shows us that the candle opened at, it started reading at 5 o'clock on 18th of September, and we are on the 19th of September. All right, so it has been buying since yesterday and it hasn't stopped buying till today. All right, so this one is 5 o'clock on the 19th of September. All right, so what you are going to do to actually know if this candle is going to keep going up is to change your time frame, which is over here. Change your time frame to the 15-minute candlestick. All right, because this is the 4 hours time frame and we will not want to keep waiting until 4 hours. Maybe there are other opportunities that we can just scalp into the market before it actually starts going down. So you just change your time frame to the 15-minute candlestick. All right, and the next thing you are going to do is wait for a confirmation candle before you actually buy. All right, so this candle here, the last candle, opened at around 8:45 and it is 8:47 over here. So this candle is the main candle we are going to, this is our main candle, and this will serve as the confirmation candle. All right, this is the main candle, this is the confirmation candle, and this is a 15-minute chart frame. So if this candle maintains its bullish position for the next 15 minutes or 10 minutes, then that means that the market is actually going to keep going up. Then we can just enter from this candle and calculate 2% or just 2%. Sometimes I do 1%. With a very good capital, I even go for just 1% or 0.7%, because like the old saying goes, they say slow progress is better than no progress at all. All right, so just wait for another extra 10 minutes and get into the market and get 2% off the current price of Solana, and you can then leave the market to see if you can get any other coin and actually apply this on it. All right, so this confirmation candle, as you can see, it's going bearish, but that doesn't mean that it will end on a bearish trend, because it can go down and it can go up. This is the general volatility law that is guiding volatile tokens. All right, as you can see, it starts going up and down, and that's how it's going to do until it finishes. So the next thing you're going to do is to actually confirm. You can reconfirm if this candle is if this trend is going to keep going. So you can just toggle on your EMA or your Bollinger Band. We've talked about all this and how to use these indicators in our previous videos that we've done. All right, so if you were to calculate 138.62 and you were to calculate 2% of this price, let me do the calculations for you to see. Have you seen the candle has started going up? It was red when I was explaining just less than a minute ago, and it has started turning green. So it is a clear indication that this Solana is actually going to keep going up. Let's head over to our calculator. So to calculate 2% of the current price of Solana is you have to divide 2 by 100, all right? So it's going to give you 0.02. Then you times it by the current price of Solana, which is 138.72, all right, times 138.72. Then you plus it with the current price still of Solana, which is plus 138.72. All right, so that means you're going to buy at 138.72 and then sell at 141.49. Let's head over to Binance. So in order to buy this Solana, all you have to do is come to the buy side, which is over here. All right, click on it, and it's going to bring you to this interface that looks like this. And assuming we are to buy Solana worth 1,000 USDT, 1,000. Let me adjust the price, 138.72, and we bought Solana worth 1,000 USDT. All right, so our calculation, which is 2% of the current price of Solana, which is where we want to sell this Solana, is 141.49. So if we place the sell order, remember we bought at 138.72 and we bought Solana worth 1,000 USDT, and now we want to sell it at 141.49. As you can see, guys, if this Solana moves up ahead 2% of the current price, our 1,000 USDT is going to turn to 1,019 USDT. Okay, so we've made a total profit of 19 USDT. All right, so you can do this on other coins. After finishing with Solana, you can do this. You can search for one of the 20 coins and look for the one that the plus 2% is more than the minus 2%, and make sure you make sure you do your analysis. All right, wait for the confirmation candle, which is the next one, when your time frame is on the 15 minutes. All right, so after making sure that you've done all this research and use some indicators like the 24 hours high and low, which we've talked about in our previous video, and the Bollinger Band, or the Bollinger Band indicator, then you can just calculate 2% of this. Sometimes calculate 1%, because 1% of this Solana now is going to give us $10 if we use a capital of $1,000. You can go ahead to use $100.
Idea that you genuinely think is good. Don't let some idiot talk you out of it.